Hey, it's Camila Stevenson, and around here we talk wealth. And you see, I'm still in Vegas. I wanted to get back on and share some things that I gathered from yesterday's conference. That was day 2. Remember, I reported a little bit on day 1. I am rocking still XRP gear, and this was actually a gift given from one of the guys on Ripple's team. Shout out to him; they were so kind. I think they also gave this shirt to David Schwartz as well. But everybody has been so kind. I've been doing some more research. I got a chance last night to, just be a nerd and dive into some more detail on XRP and the XRPL. So there's so much that I'm going to be sharing with you in the days to come. But I do want to share something that happened yesterday, and I thought it was so important. I didn't want to leave the hotel without recording this video. I wanted to kind of give you it in real time, in a sense, right? So yesterday I sat in the room where there was a legal panel with the lawyers who won the XRP case against SEC. Okay, so John Deaton, James Murphy, and the team. They are the team that beat SEC. Okay, and so they were defending XRP. And what they said about where this is all headed has to be shared with you right now, because the predictions that they made will affect every single XRP holder watching this. Now, some of you may not want to hear this, but I'm just going to share what their predictions were. Okay. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research. I'm only sharing this for educational and entertainment purposes. All right. Like the video and subscribe if you have not already. And I'm going to be back on Monday live giving you some very interesting stuff. I'm going to go in even deeper with my memberships. Y'all know how we do it. So make sure that you are on the lookout for Monday's live. Now, so all 3 of them predicted no for the Clarity Act. Okay. So what happened was they did this lightning round at the end of the panel where the moderator asked them direct questions. The first question was, does the Clarity Act pass before the midterms? And all 3 of them said no. Now, this is just a prediction. I'm just reporting what they said. Now, these, again, are the lawyers who have been on Capitol Hill in the meetings, watching how the legislation is moving. They are not pessimists by nature. I believe James Murphy especially is the optimist one of the group, and even said himself that the timing is bad and that they believe the Senate Banking Committee markup needs to happen by mid-May or the bill stalls. And they just do not believe it's going to happen. Okay. Now, John Deaton was even more direct, and he said if it does not get passed by this Congress, it's dead. Because if the House flips Democrat in November, what he mentioned was that Elizabeth Warren will take the Senate Banking Committee chair, and then the next year becomes subpoenas and investigations instead of legislation. And the Clarity Act will get buried under impeachment proceedings and political fighting. So this is the legal team, again, who won XRP case, telling you straight up what they believe. They do not bet on the Clarity Act getting across the finish line. The second thing they asked them, okay, these are 3 predictions, is does the House turn blue in November? All 3 said yes. The question after that was, will Trump and his family get investigated over their crypto holdings? All 3 said yes, 100% guaranteed. So put that picture together. Democrats take the House. Trump and his family get investigated. The Clarity Act dies on the table, and the entire next year of crypto legislation gets consumed by political fighting instead of progress. These are their predictions. I know that might be a hard pill to swallow if you've been waiting on the Clarity Act to be the catalyst for XRP. Remember, this is only a prediction, but here's what I want you to hold on to, okay? And that is, XRP does not need the Clarity Act. This is the part that matters most for you who are watching, and if you are holding XRP. XRP already has its own clarity. A federal judge ruled in her opinion that XRP in itself is not a security. That rule stands, okay? And The SEC and CFTC released joint guidance last month that specifically named XRP as a commodity token. They did not have to do that. They chose to. So when these lawyers say the Clarity Act probably will not pass, that hurts the broader crypto industry. It does not change anything about XRP. The infrastructure being built is happening regardless. Ripple Prime is inside DTCC clearing operations. Societe Generale put their regulated euro stablecoin on the XRP ledger. Remember, South Korea piloted the first tokenized government bond settlement on Ripple. Japan proved live production payments at 60% cheaper than Swift. None of those things require the Clarity Act to keep moving forward. They are happening right now. Now, the legal team that won the XRP case said it themselves. Ripple is supporting the Clarity Act because it is good for the industry, not because XRP needs it. So if you are watching this and feeling worried about the political picture, just take a breath. The asset that you hold is positioned differently than every other asset in this space because of what they fought and won. Do not let the noise around the Clarity Act shake your conviction. We will see what happens. Nobody can say. Again, these were just predictions, okay? So these are my 3 takeaways from yesterday, and I really enjoyed sitting there and listening to the actual legal team that won the case. I enjoyed listening to them. They had a very sophisticated